You want to do the countdown or me?
Doesn't really matter. We should do it in Spanish this time.
Okay. Hold on.
Do you know how to speak Spanish?
3, 2, 5. 3, 2, 1.
Uno. What's up, Nutty
What's
buddies?
up, Nutty buddies?
¿Qué pasa, mi amigos?
Welcome to our
pasa, Nutty buddies?
Espanol edition, episode 13? 12.
13.
Episode 13.
Siente.
Welcome back.
No.
What's Siente?
I don't know. 70? Siente, I think, is feet.
I thought it was like once, doce, trece, catorce, or some shit like that, ain't it? Isn't that 11, 12, 13? Isn't trece 13? Welcome everyone to Nutty Buddies, your favorite podcast in the whole wide world. Thank you for tuning back in with us, and I hope you all have been liking the episodes. We've been bad lately, but that's okay. It's wedding season. We got a lot of shit going on. Our apologies. Brendan Hammock, we got big things coming for you still, buddy. It's coming eventually, and it's going to be worth the wait, I promise.
That's what she said.
Peanut, how you doing, buddy?
I'm good. I'm a little
tired. Been working your butt off?
Not really. I'm just trying to learn a new language here in the last couple minutes. It's been pretty tiring, honestly. You know, I only speak New Mexican. I don't really speak Spanish, so it's just kind of
that's
weird.
fair.
To switch back and forth, it just doesn't quite fit right in my head.
Yeah, it's not easy being bilingual.
No. I mean, and especially, I can speak English, I can speak American, I can speak New Mexican, I can speak Missouri.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of languages.
Yeah, it's a wide variety there.
I lived in Nebraska for a little bit.
Nebraskan?
Didn't. I don't want to. They called free. Okay, let's start off with this. What do you call, like, if you are ordering a Coca-Cola or if you're ordering some sort of fountain drink from a restaurant, what would you call it?
Soda.
Thank you. Okay, so all of those weirdos out there, they call it pop.
My grandma calls soda pop.
I hate that. Or some places will call it, can I get a Coke? But that Coke, it could be, can I get a Coke Pepsi? Then you want a Pepsi because Coke is the actual word they're using for soda.
But it should be cola, right? If you say like cola, can I get a Pepsi Cola? That makes sense.
Yeah, that's the name of it, I think. Pepsi.
Yeah, but you can't say cola or Coke Pepsi. That don't make sense.
Or yeah, I'm telling you, man. Some languages I just do not understand. That's one of them, Nebraskan.
All right, Peanut.
There's been a lot of sports.
Yeah, what's going on in the sports world? Catch me up.
LeBron James dead.
Damn.
Jokic and the Nuggets, they buried him alive. Jamal Murray played like shit the entire time.
Yeah, look, I am man enough to admit when I am wrong. And throughout the Nuggets-Lakers series, I texted Peanut over and over again. Murray's not that guy. He was tonight, but just wait for it. And I'm going to say this one time, and we're just not going to discuss it again. Murray's that guy. So, I was wrong.
Yep. Let's talk about how D'Angelo Russell is never going to play basketball for the Lakers again.
Actually, bro, that's kind of, in a sense, one of my topics, if you want to... Okay. Yeah. So, my question... or what I have in my notes that I kind of wanted to talk about was, so now it's the off season. Obviously, it's way too early for, they're talking like LeBron retiring and blah blah blah. So LeBron comes back, rebuild the Lakers for me. What would you want to see them do? Who are you bringing back? Who is leaving? That type deal. Be the GM for the Lakers. What makes them a championship team next year?
They need to keep Hachi and Austin Reeves. That's priority number one. Dennis Schroeder and Jared Vanderbilt would be very nice to bring back as well. I love Jared Vanderbilt. I didn't think he played enough in the finals, to be honest, or the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, he didn't.
D'Lo, I don't care where he goes. It would really suck to do a trade and then get him and just kind of lose him for nothing. But he was not playable. Not playable there in the fourth at all. You need a ball dominant scorer. LeBron James can be a ball dominant scorer if he wants to. He can be a ball dominant passer. He can be a point forward. However you want to describe it, he can do anything. But he cannot carry an offense. The man scored 31 points in the game four's first half, and he only scored 10 in the second. I'm probably because the man's gassed. He's 5 seconds left in the half, and he's already taken off his clothes.
He played all but 4 seconds in that game.
It was right before halftime.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I don't blame him for getting gassed. That's at his age and doing that, it's nuts.
No. So to answer your question, I do know somebody who was actually watching the game, game 4, in the arena in LA, who could potentially fix all of these issues.
Oh, okay.
Kyrie Irving.
So you would bring Kyrie there?
I think Kyrie. Okay, yeah, Kyrie's Kyrie. Like, whatever you want to call him, whatever you want to say about him, I don't care. He's a very good basketball player. Like, yes, he got traded to the Mavericks and they started to suck. That was not his fault. They traded away so much to get him in terms of rotational players that they weren't anything outside of Luka and Kyrie.
And Luka and Kyrie didn't work well together either, you know.
They don't play defense, neither of them. So, Kyrie maybe a little bit more so than Luka, but...
Okay, so let's talk about that. Kyrie, AD, Bron, Reeves, and Hachi? Is that your starting 5 for next year then?
No. I think at that point, so it'd be Kyrie, Reeves. I would probably go. I really like Jared Vanderbilt. He just can't score. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I think like a nice wing guy, maybe like 3-and-D. Caldwell Pope was perfect.
Yeah, that dude was nothing but an asshole who pissed me off in that series, bro. It's like he made every shot he took.
And when he was on the Lakers, I was praying he didn't shoot, because he was not hitting anything. And then you see him on the Nuggets, and they're running plays in the corner for him, catch and shoot, or he's pulling up contested. And I'm just like, where the hell is this dude the entire time? Caldwell Pope would fit in perfectly for what they're doing right now. I don't know much about the NBA or players that are going to be available this offseason, but 3-and-D guy would work very well. Not another Wesley Matthews or some old-ass dude you just bring in to take over the minutes. Like, you need a legitimate contributor that can score the ball when you pass it to him. Hachi is that guy off the bench. I think Hachi would be a great sixth man.
I really liked watching Hachi in that series. He was very good.
Very well.
The only thing I'll say about Hachi is he don't got the look. Why does he wear them?
He's very stiff.
He needs to wear like a leg sleeve or give me some swag, Hachi. Where's the swag at, bro? You know what I'm saying?
Have you heard him talk?
Yeah.
His voice is
sick. He's awesome. But yeah, give me a little swag, Hachi. You agree or no?
Yeah, definitely. Everybody needs a little swag. Austin Reeves, he's got negative swag with the fucking haircut. Get a haircut, Austin.
Reeves is one haircut away from being a fucking superstar in this league.
Get a fucking haircut.
Oh shit.
He looks like a little skater boy back in middle school. Like, he just hasn't changed his hair, man. Like, millions of people just watch you play basketball, dude. Get a fade. Fade your shit.
Yeah, for real. So just D'Lo. That's it. You bring back everyone but D'Lo.
Mo Bamba didn't really do much this year because he got hurt. I can't believe they traded away Thomas Bryant because I feel like Thomas Bryant played really well for them. But, maybe another center. They played so well. They won in the bubble. They had Dwight Howard and JaVale McGee. And then guess what? Next year, they went into the season without both of them on the fucking roster.
Yeah.
Or maybe just Dwight. But, like, they've had quality bigs in the past, and then they just don't bring them back. They don't have one on the team right now, as far as I'm concerned. If Mo Bamba plays, then I guess, but I'm not sure. Maybe another post presence, because nobody could guard Jokic unless it was LeBron James.
Right. Yeah, Kyrie would be interesting. I've heard Trae Young rumors.
Yeah, that would be.
I heard that the other
day.
day.
Pull that off.
That would be interesting.
Unless you trade AD.
You can't do that. It's not worth it.
If I got Trae Young, it'd be worth it.
You would trade AD for Trae Young?
Yeah, instantly. Right now.
Fuck no.
Sign
I
me
would
up.
run it back with the same goddamn team that they just had over trading AD away.
You're telling me that. Okay, you slide Jared Vanderbilt into the 4 there, or the 5, whatever you want to call it. So it's Vanderbilt, LeBron, Reeves. Who is it? Schroeder, and then fucking Trae Young.
That's too small. That's way too small. Who's guarding fucking
Hachi at the 5 then.
Still not big enough. I mean, you just got out that series having Hachi and AD on the same, on the floor at the same time. Who's guarding Joker with that small ass lineup?
It was LeBron.
Well, yeah, but I mean, is Bron gonna be all over Joker the whole goddamn time?
No, and he should not be, bro. He was so gassed. He was throwing like checks.
Yeah.
Like you could see him whenever he was guarding him. He had to try very hard, dig down deep. And I don't blame him, bro. Get as many elbows in as you can against that dude. They don't have anybody else who could guard him, which is a big problem. They need a perimeter scorer who can create off the dribble. That's not D'Angelo Williams. Or not D'Angelo Williams. D'Angelo Russell. And then they need a quality backup big out of this. And they need to keep everybody else in between.
Yeah, I agree. I think Kyrie there would be... but that's like solely up to Kyrie right now, right? Like he chooses.
He'll be a free agent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be so sick. Dude.
And
Kyrie,
he's the kind of
Bron,
guy-
AD, Reeves gaining momentum, Hachi getting better. Like, damn, that sounds good.
I mean, it feels good.
If Vando,
LeBron's not retiring. Let's get that out of the way too. LeBron is not going to.
yeah,
retire.
hell no.
He's going to play with Bronny.
I think he's got 2 more in him, right? You think 2?
Yeah, definitely. That'll put him playing a year with his son.
Oh, this is a random ass thing, but it happened to me at work the other day, and I put it in my notes because it's funny. So when you're having a conversation with somebody, and like you might not understand like what they said at first, so you like say what, and then they say it again, and you say like, huh? How many whats is too many whats?
I start getting very upset with the second one. I already hate repeating myself for the first time. But I am, I'd say I'm a pretty big offender to causing people to say what. I like to mutter. I like to whisper. What's another good word for talking?
Mumble.
Mumble. Yeah, there you go. That's the big one right there. I don't enunciate. I'm very good at making people ask me what I just said. So people have a lot of patience with me. I don't have a lot of patience with other people. After 2, I don't want to tell you what I just thought of.
Dude, I was at work the other day, and this dude, he just hit me with the illest mumble of all time over and over again, and I'm just like, what? And like, I swear, and that's why I brought this up, because like, I think I might have asked that motherfucker like 5 times what, and then like, I was annoying myself, and I'm just like, oh, he'd probably pissed off, but like, I don't know what you're saying.
Did he speak like Did it all just kind of run together, or is it him just talking so quietly that you...
Him talk. Well, also I got forklifts going on. Like it's allowed.
You have your AirPods in?
I might have at the time, but
Blasting Katy Perry.
California girls.
Yeah, no, bro. I don't have any patience for
So
that.
over 2 and just give up.
Not give up. But you're just gonna get out of me. I'm gonna huff and puff and blow your fucking ass down for a second, and then I'll ask you again or tell you again.
Oh. Okay, let me see what else I got. Okay, so we're in the Western Conference Finals is over. Nuggets swept the Lakers. The Eastern Conference Finals is 3-1 Heat, and Game 5 is tonight. So there are 3 remaining teams. We already touched on the Lakers, so you can't pick them. Pick a team. Actually, pick any team you want to
win.
No, not to win, but for next year, like a big move that could possibly put them over the top. Any team you want.
Oh shit! I mean, I think the Heat, for one, they're like one great player away or very good player away from like that fits within their system. From just saying, oh, it's over with. Like Bam's the second best player on that team, and he's not a threat to score, like at all. I mean, he'll give you 15 in the paint, but you're not running a play for Bam to post up anybody and back him down and throw a hook shot over him, or to run a pick and pop and have him hit a 3-point jump shot. Like he's not a scorer. You got Tyler Hero, he's hurt. Caleb Martin's my favorite basketball player in the world right now. I love Caleb.
Yep, he's pretty exciting.
I went on eBay and was searching rookie cards for his, and I was like, oh, I want to they just have too many guys. Like, yeah, they've developed all these people now, but there's no room for any growth. Like, I don't think Gabe Vincent is going to all of a sudden become Trae Young. Like, he plays like Trae Young, but he's not going to score 30 a game, so he's not your scorer.
Don't forget, they could have Hero back for the finals.
Yeah, that's true.
I heard
I'm
that
not
the
a
other
big Tyler
day.
Hero fan.
You don't like him?
Do you like Tyler Hero?
I mean, he's a pretty solid player. They miss him right now. Well, I guess they've been kicking everyone's ass, so they don't really miss him that much, but...
Yeah. I mean, it would only help when he comes back.
Yeah.
But, I mean, Duncan Robinson got, what, like 16 a year or some shit? 16 or 18 million a year for 4 years or something. And he is possibly the worst shooter on that team now.
Yeah.
I mean, I say worst shooter. The least productive player that is a shooter on their team. He's the all-time leading 3-point shooter in playoff history for the team.
Mm-hmm, I've seen
past
that.
LeBron James. Yeah. So he's obviously a very good shooter, but Max Strus, love him too. He's been balling. Caleb Martin, balling. Gabe Vincent, balling. Duncan Robinson on the bench. So like,
He had a pretty good game the other day. I think he had over 20.
yeah.
But yeah, he hasn't been great.
Yeah, he's not a non-contributor, but he gives up minutes to other people because he is just offense.
Yeah.
I mean, he's good at it, but he doesn't play as much as the other guys. So I think that they're like one good to great piece away, or above good piece away.
Give me a guy. Throw someone out there.
Oh fuck, bro. Bradley Beal.
Bradley Beal.
I like Bradley Beal. Let's see. OG Anunoby. He's, I would say, borderline all-star guy up in Toronto. He's actually from Jeff City.
Huh. I didn't know that.
Yeah. That's weird.
Huh.
Went to high school in Jeff City. Yeah, I think OG is probably going to get traded or signed somewhere else this offseason anyway, so I think that would be good. Oh, man. I don't know much about the rest of the NBA right now. I'm not on 2K like I used to be. I used to sit in front of 2K on franchise for hours and just redraft and trade and try to rebuild everybody. Now I'm an old man.
You are old as shit, dude.
Give me Bradley Beal with Eric Spoelstra and Jimmy Butler, and it's over.
Yeah.
Eric Spoelstra did. He's the best coach in the NBA. Can we just say that?
Yeah, I think so.
Eric Spoelstra is the best coach in the NBA. He might not have the most championships. It does not matter who is on the court. You will get a productive rotation out of them. Like, they're going to play solid defense. They're all going to have help side defense. They're all going to rotate fast. They're all going to know the plays to run. They're all going to cut back door when they need to, slip their screens. Literally, they are prepared. Every single one of their players are prepared all the time.
Bro,
that's at least what I see.
What the Heat are doing right now might be the most impressive thing I've ever seen in any sports playoffs. Yeah.
They're an 8 seed.
7 undrafted guys.
Something like that. 4 in the rotation.
One superstar who, before this playoff run, we didn't give him as much credit as we should have, right? Looking at how things are playing out.
I mean, he got a lot of credit back in the bubble because it was the same team. Not same team. Same situation, though. It was Jimmy and people.
If I would have asked you before this playoff run, would you, if you got to take one guy, would you pick Jimmy or Tatum?
I would pick Tatum, man. He's been shooting awful. Awful. Him and Jaylen Brown got back to it at least a little bit in Game 4. They actually won a basketball game. So, congratulations. But they have been terrible this entire series. Jimmy Butler, anytime he wants to, gets into the block or the short corner over there, fadeaway jump shot. Every single time he gets it whenever he wants to. And Jason Tatum has to work for his shots, bro. Like, Jimmy is outplaying him.
I think I heard the other day he's outplaying him or Tatum and Brown. Combined. Yes, combined. It was some stat. I don't know if it was like for threes or like just total shots made or some shit, but he's outplaying them both in some category, and I was like, holy shit.
He's a baller, bro.
Yeah.
He doesn't. You talked about wanting to see a movie based on his life.
Hell yeah. They are going to make a movie over his life. 1000%. They will, right? They have to.
It's like the Blind Side, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Except for Michael Orr turned out to be a not good NFL player, and Jimmy Butler is a Hall of Fame basketball player. And I'm going to say that very confidently, a Hall of Fame basketball player.
Hold on, what else do I got? Okay. If you were 7'4" tall, do you think you would be in the NBA right now?
Yes.
You think so?
Yes.
You think you're athletic enough to be in the NBA?
Yeah. So, do you?
I don't know. 7'4". I'd like to think so, but I don't know. What's my build? Am I just tall?
Are you Wembanyama?
Yeah, that's what I was referring to.
Yeah, so Victor Wembanyama, he's out of France, 7'4", 100 pounds. He will be the first pick in the draft, and it will be by the Spurs, who just won the NBA lottery, the NBA draft lottery to make the first pick. So Victor Wembanyama, 7'4", skinny as a pole, and I think that if I was his height, I wouldn't beat him. He's way better and more skilled than me, but like I'd make it in the NBA.
I didn't know. I'd like to think so, but I don't probably know. I was never really good at basketball, even though I did drop 4 on Pius, and that shit was easy as shit.
You're telling me 7'4", you can't get the ball. Okay, you put your arm up. That's like, I'm sure he could touch the rim. Like a lot of people at that height can touch the rim, just reaching straight over 7 feet. So we'll be a conservative estimate, like 9.5. Let me put your arm up. You're telling me you can't jump 6 inches to just dunk the basketball? Like, that's all you have to do to score.
I would say good. I would like my chances. How about that?
I'm confidently saying I would thrive in the NBA. For those of you who have seen me play basketball, I don't think anybody's going to agree with that. But I did get a varsity letter my freshman year.
Hell yeah.
I did score points.
Okay.
I think I had 7 total.
Did you see Pro Football Focus come out with their top 10 quarterback rankings?
No, but I want you to hit me with this because I hate Pro Football Focus.
I'm gonna text it to you and I'll say them out loud also to for the podcast's sake. Number 1, Patrick Mahomes. Number 2, Josh Allen. Number 3, Joe Burrow. Number 4, Justin Herbert. Number 5, Aaron Rodgers. Number 6, Lamar Jackson. Number 7, Jalen Hurts. 8, Trevor Lawrence. 9, Kirk Cousins. And 10, Dak Prescott. So,
Kirk Cousins.
My question for you is, what do you like and what do you not like? What would you move around?
Well, first, Kirk Cousins on this list throws me for a freaking whirl. Everybody else on the list, I think, deserves to be here, has an argument to be here. Just not Kirk. Mahomes, obviously, number 1. Josh Allen. I don't know, man. I don't know about Josh Allen anymore. Is he good? I mean, yeah, he's good. But, like, is he a winner? Is he going to win you football games? Or is Joe Burrow going to win you more football games at this point?
I think we know the answer to that already.
See, I want to say Joe Burrow is better than Josh Allen. Because that's how I feel.
I agree. You already know how I feel on that topic there.
Yeah. Fuck you. Patrick Mahomes and Joe Burrow. They are both on Chandler's fantasy football team. That's why I said that. Josh Allen. Herbert at 4, I don't like. I'm a big Lamar guy. Lamar at 4. I would go Hurts at 5. Rodgers 6. Herbert 7. Prescott 8. Lawrence 9 out of this. Who else is in the plays football?
You know who I kind of thought has, and I'm not saying they will, but has the opportunity to be on this list by the end of this year's season?
Can you pick it?
No. But I mean, I guess. But that's not who I'm thinking of. Jared Goff.
Geno's.
Detroit's supposed to win that division, apparently, right? Say Detroit wins their division, and let's take it a step further. Let's say they go to the Super Bowl. Jared Goff's been to 2 Super Bowls.
That's a big jump.
Well, yeah, I know. But you know what I'm saying? That would be a second Super Bowl. Now we're talking Jared Goff's one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL, probably. You think?
Jared Goff gets too much hate, and I was on that train before, and I apologize, Jared Goff, because after watching you play a 10-7 football game in the Super Bowl, was it 10-7 or 13-10? I think it was 10-7.
I don't think they scored a touchdown.
10-3.
Did they score a touchdown? That was 18. It was 13-3.
13-3, yeah. After watching a 13-3 football game, I was a hater. I was a big Jared Goff hater.
Patriots beat Rams 13-3 in lowest scoring Super Bowl game ever.
Yeah, it was miserable. Probably the worst Super Bowl I've ever watched. Just because it was so boring.
It was bad.
It's a good game, I guess, but Jared Goff couldn't hit water if he fell out of a boat. Todd Gurley also died after that. Or before that. I think Darrell Henderson was the starting running back.
Huh.
No. They had some backup who ended up coming in and playing well for them in the Super Bowl, I think, or for that little stretch there for Todd Gurley. But regardless, no, Jared Goff has never been a top 10 quarterback in the league. I don't think he will be a top 10 quarterback in the league. If he keeps winning, he's a good quarterback, but he is not physically.
You would have an issue replacing him with Kirk in that top 10?
I think Kirk's better than him.
Is it close?
No, the only thing close is their skin color, honestly. They're both white as shit. I think who is not on this list that is a good football player at the quarterback position?
Matt Stafford's not on it.
I don't.
Russell Wilson's not on it.
No. He shouldn't be on it.
Who else?
There's no Derek Carr.
No Derek
no
Carr.
Davis Mills. Justin Fields. Justin Fields won 2 games last year. Please, let's not forget this. For 3 games.
Deshaun.
I understand he shouldn't be on any list except for one. Sexual predator list, so I can articulate that better.
Tua? Would you put Tua in there?
Not over Kirk, but
he's just outside.
Yeah.
Who else?
I guess there's just not a lot of great quarterbacks. That weird to say, but Lamar is not worse than Aaron Rodgers. I just would like for that to be said out loud.
Yeah, I also think Rodgers is going to be very good this year with the Jets.
If he has an ankle to run on, he's already hurt, bro. He rolled his ankle in practice the other day.
Yeah, I've seen that.
He's done.
All right, let's.
Jet season over.
Yep. Hate to see it. Okay. Let's do what we didn't do last episode when I was trying to get to it, but we wrapped it up. So, out of all the teams that made the playoffs in the NFL last year, and all the teams that didn't, so pull up the playoffs or something, just if you want. Give me a team that did make the playoffs that you think misses this year, and a team that didn't make the playoffs that you think gets in. Oh, shit.
Okay. So, a team that didn't make it last year, I think, gets in. The easy answer would be the Carolina Panthers. But I'm not going to do that. And I'm not going to piggyback on your Detroit Lions because I think I think they challenge for that division. Give me the Indianapolis Colts.
Colts are getting in the playoffs?
I think the Colts get into the playoffs. Maybe.
Good
maybe
Lord.
Not. You don't think so?
Hell no. But I respect your opinion.
I appreciate it. My hair's all fucked. I'm gonna take this off. I'm gonna keep talking. So, I mean, they were a playoff team with Phillip Rivers at quarterback. 38-year-old Phillip Rivers, man. He's bad. Matt Ryan didn't. Worse, but.
But when are they starting the season?
So good.
They're starting the season with Minshew, ain't they?
I mean, they could, or they could just throw Anthony Richardson out there because apparently he's been playing way better than we thought he would. So,
if we see Richardson week 1, that would be crazy.
Why not have fun, man? Why not just let her eat the 4th overall pick? Have some fun.
Yeah, I think it was 4th. Okay, so
that's your involved to Jonathan Taylor.
Go ahead.
The defense is still really good. So, you want me a team
that offense is gonna be very exciting when he gets involved in it. You know, because you don't really like the receiving core too much with the Colts, but they have a really good running back, and they have a dual threat quarterback who has a fuck ton of upside. So we'll see how it plays out, you know.
And they have a 6'8" tight end, Jelani Woods. Jelani Woods.
How do I not know about him? I thought they had like Ali Cox or some shit.
They got Mo Ali Cox, Kyle Grayson, I think that's his name, or some shit, and then Jelani Woods, who is on my fantasy team. So get right, nerds. A team that's going to regress. Oh. I could really piss you off, huh? So the Dolphins are only 9-8, so I think they'll probably be around there at that time. Buffalo Bills at 13-3. So do I need to choose a team that's going to fall out of the playoffs?
Yes.
Okay.
Team that made the playoffs last year that misses this year.
All right, give me the Chargers then. I'll take the Chargers. I just mentioned. I mean, I picked the Colts. I'm not going to pick the Jaguars. The Jaguars, I don't think make the playoffs if the Colts win it, because I think the Colts win the division there. But just for the sake of the arguments, I'll go Chargers. They always have a very talented roster. It never lasts, ever. They need to have 5 wide receivers deep because their top 3 wide receivers will be on the IL by week 12. That's how it happens. They're probably going to lose. I mean, they got Rashawn Slater. I think missed a lot of it last year. He's their one of their tackles that they drafted recently.
Yeah, he missed a good amount of the season last year.
Yeah, so that's going to help them out a lot. And their defense is great. They have great names on the defense, I should say. I'm just not sold on them. Like overall, they don't prove anything every time they go out there. Say that, didn't they have a 33-point comeback in the playoffs?
No, they blew it.
They blew it. That's right.
Yeah, Jaguars came back on them.
That's right. Yeah.
They had a very big lead in that game at one point. For me, I think a team that I like a lot next year, but I'm not sure if they get in because that division just sucks ass. Like it's like not sucks ass, but it's so good. Is the AFC North? I like the Steelers a lot. I think they're on the come up a little bit, but the question is they have to pass either Baltimore or Cincinnati in order to make the playoffs, which
that's not happening.
You know, because Kenny Pickett did a pretty good job last year. You know what you're going to get out of that defense every year. Najee has the ability to be very good. The receiving core is really good. They just got Washington, the tight end, and Freiermuth that they work in. Like, the only question there...
Robinson.
Yeah, Robinson they just traded for. The only question there is the offensive line, and can Kenny Pickett continue to make strides to be better? And if Kenny Pickett can, and the offensive line shapes up, I mean, that's just a good team. All around a good team. Yeah. Well coached. They have one of the best coaches in the NFL. Like, what's not to like about Pittsburgh? But that division is just so tough.
The Browns really did themselves in by paying $200 million guaranteed to a alleged rapist and quarterback who is going to finish 4th in the division potentially.
Yeah.
3rd or 4th. Like Deshaun Watson, even if you count like how he was playing before his incidents, he was not better than Joe Burrow right now, and he was not better than Lamar Jackson. Like Lamar won an MVP.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying.
No, he wasn't far from it though.
I understand, but But Joe Burrow is a quarterback. I literally just called him the second best quarterback in the league over Josh Allen. So, and I don't think Deshaun Watson was ever in the conversation for the best quarterback.
No, but just outside of it,
Yeah. No,
logically speaking, really well. Dude, like, if everything pans out how all these franchises in the North see it, like, they should all be pretty damn good. Every single team in that division, even the Browns, they should all be competing, I mean, none of them are like it's not going to be their year. Like, every team in that division is really going for it, I think.
Yeah, all 4 teams went 3-3 last
Yeah.
year.
So
they anytime they played each other, they just traded wins and losses. So, like, that's how I think it's going to be, and that's also going to be, like, if you think about the AFC East with Buffalo and Miami, New England, who thinks that they're going to be back because they actually have an offensive coordinator now, and it's not Bill O'Brien. Or it is Bill O'Brien, sorry. It's not Bill Belichick. And then you got the Jets, who just traded for Aaron Rodgers and revitalized their franchise to think that they could win a Super Bowl. So you have 4 teams with Super Bowl expectations in one division.
Okay, I'm going Steelers in, Giants out. Those are my 2.
You think that was a one and done? You don't think they're actually like that?
No, not at all. I don't think so at all.
Who do you think takes that spot then? The Lions, or do you have one of the NFC South teams getting good enough to be able to play in the playoffs?
No, because the NFC South, the only team from the NFC South that gets in is the winner of the NFC South. That's it.
That's fair.
But yeah, I mean, the Lions, Commanders for some reason my brain always tells me the Commanders are going to be like scrappy, decent every year, but just because they're missing that quarterback, if they get like good play to decent play out of a quarterback, like, they have a pretty complete team. Their roster is not bad at all.
I'm not sold on Sam Howell, but he was what was he, 3rd round pick or something?
If he comes in and does a good job, I'd look out for Washington, to be honest.
Yeah. There's a couple guys that are going to have to be able to prove that they were worth the, not 1st round pick, but the early pick. Like, Matt Corral obviously is going to be playing behind Bryce Young. He's already said he's in for the long game. He's just trying to better his career and prepare for the long haul. So I guess he doesn't really count. But there's a lot of guys in the league that are like that. Kyle Trask is another one, could potentially be starting. Sam Howell, Desmond Ridder. Those are 3 off the top of my head. It's just like, well, and eventually up in Detroit, Hendon Hooker.
Yeah.
So, Will Levis in Tennessee. Although that's a little different because he was a projected top 5 pick. Like,
right.
The fact that he fell into the 2nd round doesn't really make sense. But I'm not a fan anyways.
Oh, let me see what else I got, Peanut. Yeah, that stuff's exciting, though. I can't wait for the NFL season.
We talk some baseball.
I was going to say the yay, nay, maybe. We didn't do that. Okay, so this week's episode of Yay, Nay.
Yay, nay, maybe.
Alright, Peanut. I got 1 for football, 1 for baseball, and 1 for basketball.
I love all these balls.
So, yay, nay, or maybe. Joker is the best player in the NBA.
Nay.
Who is?
Luka Doncic.
Ooh.
Did you expect me to say
No,
that?
I did not.
No. He's the best player.
So you're not buying Luka, huh?
I'm not buying Jokic.
Alright, fuck. Yeah, that's what I meant. Jokic.
But Jokic, no, don't get me wrong. Jokic is 2-time MVP. He's the best center in the NBA. And, like, the fact that we're in a league where Steph Curry is hitting 35-foot jump shots regularly, and there should almost be a 4-point line at this point. The fact that there's a 7-footer who weighs 280 pounds and just bang with the best of them and pass like nobody's business.
He is ridiculous, bro.
He is Shaquille O'Neal, but take away the bad parts, and minimize the tenacity a little bit. Like, he's not that mean streak kind of guy that Shaq was, but
he's like
bully the shit.
He's like pick you apart dominant. Shaq was like, I'm gonna put my nuts in your mouth dominant.
The thing is, Jokic could put his nuts in your mouth and dominate you too. Like, he backed down AD. Like, AD was a little bitch for the first 3 games of that series.
Yep.
And then anybody else who wanted to back up and play behind him got fucking bullied. Got drop-stepped and hooked over the top of every single time. So, I love Jokic. I think he is at the end of the day, going to be one of the centers that we talk about, like up there, Hakeem, Shaq, like those type deals. He's already 2-time MVP. That's crazy.
Should be 3, probably.
Honestly.
But Embiid kind of deserved it too, but I don't know. Looking back now, like looking at it right now, it's like, yeah, Joker should have been the MVP.
Yeah, but then you go, the Dallas Mavericks are a G League team if Luka was not there.
Yeah.
They traded for Kyrie, obviously. That's the only 2 reasons that they were even scoring points and playing basketball, because otherwise they would have been watching basketball. Like, Luka Doncic, I expect him to come out to play, and he will score at least 30 points, at least have 10 rebounds, and at least have 10 assists every game. I expect a 30-point triple-double every single time. And I don't think I've ever expected that out of anybody but LeBron James. Like, yeah, Russell Westbrook during his time, he had his 41 triple-doubles and averaged it for a half of the season and all that kind of thing. But Luka Doncic is the ultimate basketball player for me right now. Defense, not great, not good. But that's the best offensive player in the league, and that's what this league is right now. If you get somebody who can draw fouls, you slow down the game so much you don't even really need to play defense at that point. That sounds weird, but...
Okay. Next. So I seen something the other day on I think it was Instagram or Twitter or something. So I was just looking it up. So the Padres are 3rd in the MLB in payroll. $183 million for their 26 man. And the Oakland A's are last at $44 million for their 26 man. You know what I'm talking about right now?
No, I don't.
So they have both scored the same amount of runs so far in the MLB season this year. That's not good if you're a Padres fan. And they are currently 22-27, 8 games back of the Dodgers. That is not a good division to be playing, off to a bad start, right? So, yay, nay, or may bay, the Padres missed the playoffs this year with the 3rd highest payroll in baseball.
I still think it's nay. You still have, some of the best players are on that team in the entire league. Yeah, you can say that about the Angels, but they have shown also the initiative to blow up their roster, blow up their minor league system, and add major league talent right now.
Mm-hmm.
They did it last year. Like, that's how they got the best right fielder in baseball. So, I guess, is Fernando Tatis the right fielder now?
Does he play center?
They're playing him all over, man. I don't know. They have a lot of guys who can play baseball. Not necessarily play second base or play third base, but can just play baseball. Cronenworth, Kim, They have Machado's kind of penciled in at third, but can play short if he needed him to. Goodness gracious.
Let's see. Today Fernando played right. Cronenworth played first and second. Soto played left. Xander short. Carpenter DH'd. Odor played second and third. Kim played third. Brandon Dixon? Never heard of him.
Okay.
Grisham in center. Nelson Cruz pinch hit. Nola caught.
Yeah, Austin Nola, sorry. There's a guy who could also play anywhere. He's a baseball player, bro.
Yeah. So you think they make it in the playoffs?
Yeah, that team's too good. I will say, I don't think Blake Snell is a good pitcher. Is he still on the Rays, right?
The Padres?
Padres, sorry.
Yes, he pitched today. Pitched today.
Yeah. What happened?
5 innings, 1 earned, 6 strikeouts.
I don't like him still. But I'm not that confident in him. Yu Darvish, I mean, will probably be good eventually. I don't know what to think about Yu Darvish anymore. He's like 50 years old, right?
Yeah, he's on the.
Yeah. And they got Clevenger.
No, Clevenger's a White Sox, I think.
Clevenger is a White Sox.
I think so.
That was last year, bro.
Musgrove is their best player or best pitcher.
There we go, from Pittsburgh last year. Which is so weird.
Musgrove's been a Padre for a little bit now.
But they traded for him with Pittsburgh.
Yes.
That's where he came from.
Yeah, Clevenger's on the White Sox.
Yeah, okay,
yeah.
They're too talented.
Musgrove's, he's a dog.
They're way too talented.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm kind of nervous for them, bro. Because that would be very bad if they put all that money in and didn't even make the goddamn playoffs.
Excuse me. You think the Giants or the Diamondbacks are better than them?
No, but the Diamondbacks have 29 wins right now.
Okay, we all know that it's not going to keep up. Hey, I don't understand what's going on with the league this year and the fact that the Pirates, the A's, and what was the team we were just talking about?
Diamondbacks.
And the Diamondbacks, yeah, that doesn't make sense.
The A's aren't good. The A's have 10 wins.
Who was I thinking of?
I don't know. I just brought up the A's have the same amount of runs scored as the Padres, which is crazy.
Yeah, and how many wins do that?
A's have 10, Padres have 23.
Okay, so the Orioles are 32.
Orioles. Yeah, Orioles have been great.
Didn't think that was going to happen. The Royals are bad. Everyone knew that was going to happen. Athletics have only won 10 games. That's weird. The Rangers are 13 games above 500 at 31-8.
I think they have the best offense in baseball right now.
I'm just looking at it.
Adolis Garcia has been going crazy.
Yeah. Randy went off today too. Arozarena for the Rays. It's just, of course, they did. The Cardinals are 23-29. That is miserable. 1.5 games. Only 1 game above the Reds.
Hey, we've been doing good though. We've been rolling a little bit. All right, last yay, nay, maybe.
Okay, we'll finish up on this.
Okay.
This is 56.
We'll move to football. I seen today that Jimmy Garoppolo had foot surgery. Did you see that?
Again?
So people are being skeptical if he's going to be ready to begin the year with the Raiders. He probably will, and this is probably just a bunch of overreaction bullshit. But stuff like this is bound to happen during the season for other organizations too. Injuries happen all the time. So yay, nay, or maybe, Peanut, Tom Brady plays in the NFL at some point this upcoming season.
That would be pretty fun, wouldn't it?
Yay, nay, or maybe, big dog?
I have my mind set up, but fuck, I'm tired apparently. Tired of these stupid questions. Nay, he's not playing in the league. He's done.
No time.
Yeah, no, he's not gonna play again, bro. And if he did, it would be in Miami because he already cost that franchise way too much money and problems.
Dude, could you imagine? And I hope this doesn't happen, but you know, shit happens. Whatever team it is, somebody goes down week 13, week 14, we see Tom Brady rolling out. Like that would strike fear into everyone.
Do you? At that point,
it really would, bro. Like you're scared instantly.
Yeah. So this is kind of shitty, but so then at that point, Jimmy loses his job to Tom Brady again, and you have to assume that Gronk comes out with him too, because why not?
No, I mean not.
And also because the only good Raiders tight end got traded to the Giants.
Oh yeah.
And the other one got cancer. So
Is
Foster.
Yeah,
Moreau.
I know. Is he still with the Raiders?
Oh, is he a free agent?
I don't know. I thought I seen something with him practicing somewhere else, and I didn't know he left. Is he on the Raiders?
He's a Saint.
Oh,
he's a Saint,
okay.
Sorry. Did he get cancer?
Yeah.
2 months after diagnosis.
So the Raiders let Waller go and him go?
Yeah.
Who needs a tight end? Am I right?
Let's look at their depth chart for tight end. Austin Hooper.
Oh,
they
okay.
drafted Michael Mayer, and they have OJ Howard too.
Okay, Mayer.
They got a decent. Austin Hooper, Michael Mayer, and OJ Howard. I
Yeah,
like that.
that's not bad at all.
It's not Darren Waller.
Yeah, I just didn't know those guys were on the Raiders. Those are all new additions, every single one, right?
Yeah, I didn't expect. I didn't know where Austin Hooper was, but he was in Cleveland last.
Or was he a Titan?
He was.
Was he a Titan?
Oh shit. God. Yeah, I think so. He's been all over the place, man. He was a Titan. He was
a Brown.
So he started with Atlanta, then he went to Cleveland, and then last season he was with Tennessee. So they got rid of him whenever Njoku came back.
Yeah, he's kind of different, bro. Njoku, he's kind of different when he's on, bro.
He is built like no other tight end. That dude, he looks like a bodybuilder playing football.
Yeah, he looks like what's that shit called? American Gladiator or whatever. He would fit right in on that show. He's a fucking big dude.
He's so scary.
But alright, we gonna wrap it up.
Yeah, I think that's it. So we're gonna go watch some basketball here in about 15 minutes.
Hell yeah.
Got some tip off. Who do you think's winning tonight? We'll know in the future. Everybody will already know. So see how good we are at sports.
This is at Boston, right? I think Boston hosts tonight. Yeah.
Yep.
Give me Miami to close it out. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean it's pretty easy to pick the team that's up 3-1.
Yeah.
I think it would be really fun to watch if the Celtics win. I was talking to Bailey the other night. The only rooting interest I have really in the NBA other than LeBron James is Jason Tatum,
right?
Because he's from St. Louis.
Yep.
But I think the Heat are gonna win.
The Celtics are they're weird, dude. Because they've just underperformed this whole playoffs, dude. They had moments against why am I blanking on the team Trae Young plays for? The Hawks. They had moments against the Hawks where I didn't think that they were gonna make it out for a little bit. They advanced. Who was their next series? Sixers. They had moments where I didn't think that they were gonna. I thought the Sixers were gonna make it out. I don't know. It's not very dominant basketball. It's not ever You never feel confident in them, but they also have all the pieces to where you're like, why the fuck are you guys not winning games? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you take the Celtics against the Heat, just match them up roster-wise, it's not even close. You know?
I mean, it's Eric's bullshit.
Yeah. I mean, it's just the coaching mismatch, and their superstar's better than yours. Is that it?
Yeah.
I mean,
it's
a
mindset, too. Jaylen Brown was complaining about it's just disappointing, like, after losing Game 3. Bro, score the basketball. Don't say it's disappointing in the media. Jimmy Butler would be like, yeah, we need to play better. Come back out, and the next thing you know, he's got 4 steals and 30 points. Like, because he's going to play his ass off the next game. Jaylen Brown, just play better.
Yeah.
Don't be embarrassed. Just play better.
I think I heard people talking about how they think that he's, like, pretty injured right now. But he's playing through it.
Hyperextended his elbow.
Yeah.
He should not be shooting. And Malcolm Brogdon, who they had a pretty big trade for.
That's the dude who won 6th Man of the Year or something, right? Okay.
Yeah, he has a shoulder and elbow issue as well. So he has been terrible. I've made some money on him not being able to play basketball. So.
Well, somebody got to step up for that goddamn team other than Tatum.
Yeah,
so we'll see. But I like the Heat.
Same.
Who knows? If Celtics run it to if Celtics start playing good ball, you know.
Give me Game 7.
Bro, speaking of that, one last thing before we wrap it up. I was thinking about this the other day. The Nuggets might have the easiest road to a championship. Nah, not ever, but like this. Think about how. Okay, the Heat barely even made the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
They bounced the Bucks. Right? Holy shit. The best team in the East, according to a lot of people, advance all the way to the Eastern Conference Finals. Now they're matched up against the 2-seed Celtics, up 3-1. So, and the Nuggets swept. So they're done. They're waiting. They're on the couch with their feet kicked up, getting rest. The only options right now are the Celtics decide to make this a fucking series and go deep and give Denver more rest and cause more stress on their bodies, all of them, right? So if the series goes deep and the Celtics win, they're gassed and tired for the finals that Denver hasn't been doing shit for the past week. If the Heat win the big game and get to the finals, the Nuggets are matched up against the worst team in the East, right?
The worst team in the East who beat the best.
Exactly, but the team that barely got in with 7 undrafted players or whatever and 1 superstar, like, if you're Denver, you feel good right now, right? Or no?
You would have to think. Michael Malone is also a great coach.
I mean, Denver has to be the heavy favorites in this.
I would assume so.
Okay.
Unless, for whatever reason, Boston was favored to win every game up until Game 4 for that series, which blows my mind.
But if you're Denver, you're not afraid of Boston, how they've been playing through this playoffs, right?
No. But there was even, like, ESPN on their website had, like, 70% chance that the Celtics were going to come back and win the series down 3.
That's crazy.
That using statistics and like math, that's what they're figuring out. So that's how discounted everybody is on the Heat, or the ratings are on the Heat.
Yeah,
like they are very good at playing basketball. They are not very good at scoring. They're not very good at defense. They're not very good at rebounding. They're very good at basketball.
And they're going to get Hero back for the finals potentially, so maybe it makes it that much better if the Heat do advance.
Hey, another white shooter in the building.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Unless it's... I almost made a school shooting joke. I should not make that joke. That's fucked up.
Say you're sorry.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I meant 3-point shooting.
I knew what you meant.
Thank you.
Ja,
all right.
Ja would be so pissed off at you right now.
Ja. I don't care.
All right. Thanks everybody for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Share this podcast with everyone you've ever known in your entire life, and like it and subscribe. And
we'll be back next Thursday. Actually, I'm actually doing it. Thanks.
All right. Peace.
Bye.